Morning. We have a one-of-a-kind, a first-of-a-kind Volkswagen right here. It's the e-Golf. Look at this. It looks like a regular engine. Oh, but no, David.
No.
But no. No, this is the all-electric, the first ever all-electric Volkswagen to come to town.
Yeah, in fact, it just made it.
It just dropped, as they say.
Well, it was a little dicey.
Just made it.
Well, I
just came off the boat?
I rescheduled this show twice because we had to get them into the U.S. Now they're into the United States, and it's one of 11 vehicles you can choose from as far as that are electric vehicles that are out there. This happens to be my favorite because this thing does not make you feel like you're driving an electric car. It uses a gas gauge for electrical power.
Oh, that's cool.
Starts at full, goes to half.
Yes, I like that.
And you just got to go down and give it a drive. Base price about $35,000. Rebates and everything will get you down into the 20s.
Okay, let me ask you something.
Sure.
Why did Volkswagen take so long to go all electric on this?
Well, it's more of technology. They want to do it right the first time.
Yeah.
They don't want to jump into the fray real quick and maybe not be technically up to standards.
Yeah.
This is up to standards.
And this thing, I understand, guaranteed for 100,000 miles or 8 years.
Yeah.
The battery.
Yeah.
You know, normally they say the engine and the part. This is the battery.
Yeah. And my feeling is, if I was to get an electric vehicle, I would lease it.
Yeah.
Why buy it?
I don't know.
Lease it. Everything's taken care of. You never have to worry about it. And then every 3 or 4 years, if you really like electric, you keep doing it.
Yeah.
Let's go
Let me
ahead.
show one thing. This is apparently the first ever LED headlights as well.
Right.
They've done in the United States.
Well, they've done a lot of really technical stuff, and it's all electric. Electric power steering.
Yeah.
Everything's electric.
So
on
let's
this stuff.
talk about this. You brought your buddies along.
From Saturn Electric.
Yes.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's Tim, right?
Tim. Yep.
Tim, good morning. And
Tim,
you brought your
Amy.
lovely wife
Amy.
along. Amy, good morning to you.
And they represent Bosch Electric. Bosch Electric has authorized them as to be the installers. I have the system that we see in the background.
Okay, let's go over here.
Power
Yeah,
Max?
this little guy right here. I have this at my house.
Right.
And this is the only part that's on my wall with this cable. Mm-hmm. And the other thing I like, look at this.
Yeah.
I mean, you can.
It's got quite the cord.
Yeah, so you don't have to really be touched
Park
about
right up next to it.
And it's just a
whatnot.
simple.
Show how it works.
I mean, I can do it.
All right. Tim, let's talk about the electricity.
Sure.
And the fact that a lot of people, and one of the reasons you're here is to talk about this, a lot of people will buy an electric car and then get this station or try to get this station installed in their house, and they say, guess what? What do they say? Tell us, Tim.
Well,
What's the shocker here?
we like to do dedicated 220 outlets, but their panels are full, and sometimes they have to get a panel upgrade, and they're upset.
Right. So you need 220.
Well,
Not only that-
you don't need it, but it's preferred.
But it's preferred.
You
So-
can do 110.
So tell us about give us an anecdote. Like you'll go to someone's house and they'll have an electric car and you'll tell them what?
Well, about 75% of the time it works.
Yeah.
Because there's room in their panel, and we just do basically boom hardwire right to the Power Max, and it looks great. Sometimes we can't fit it in their panel, so unfortunately we have to do a panel upgrade, and we have to go get a permit and do all this and spend more money.
Got to go
and sometimes-
SDG&E,
Right.
and all kinds of stuff.
And,
So-
and
Amy, you
strings
do
out
this,
the
don't
program.
you?
She runs the program.
You run the program. Amy's a little shy, but she can talk.
She
about
knows all about it.
I can tell you in my own installation, when they came to my house, they looked at my panel and they said, "Okay, it's going to fit, but we're going to have to rearrange some of your panel, your units,
your circuits, your
And I said, well, he said, so let's see if we can make that. So he made that happen, and I was thrilled to death, and that made it work. But the point of this is if you're thinking about getting an electric car, and once you've decided which one it is, and there again, if you choose Volkswagen,
Yeah, whichever.
then you would call Saturn Electric first before you buy the car. Have them come to your house. Now, what the manufacturers are doing, a lot of them are throwing the charger itself, which is what, $600-700.
Probably close to 1,000.
Oh, they have to
Wow, throwing that in, huh?
throwing that into the lease.
Incentive.
Well,
That's
you're
not bad.
paying for it.
Yeah,
And
well.
then Cadillac, you mentioned that is now taking care or putting some money towards installation.
Yeah, Cadillacs, what I understand, they'll give you up to the guys that buy the car up to $3,000
For
towards
install.
any modifications
That
to
you need to
get
do
the
for your
charger
house.
installed at your house.
Hey, can I ask one very important question?
Sure.
So everybody buys electric cars and they think, oh, I never have to pay for gas again. Well, you got to pay for electricity.
Right.
Right.
How much does it cost to charge one of these things to go for however many miles?
I am glad you brought that
Thank
up.
you, David.
Let's bring our
But we
cameraman.
don't have a lot of time.
But that's okay. You see
Yeah.
that little button right there?
I do.
That has a clock on it?
Yes.
Well, what you do is you push that,
Yeah.
and when you push it, you set this to charge, say, between 1 in the morning and 5 in the morning.
Okay. Yeah.
Off grid.
Yeah.
Zero. Won't cost you anything.
What do you mean? You're still using electricity?
But it's off grid. I'm telling you, I've had I've had electric vehicles. I charge them off grid, and my SDG&E bill has not gone up. Now, is this going to stay like that?
No.
SDG&E is going to get you
They
eventually.
say there's a bunch of cars out there. Let's charge
They're
them.
looking at it. They're looking at it. But no, seriously, if
right.
you're interested, get your house checked first,
Good
and
idea.
go buy an electric car. And trust me,
Yep.
go try this guy.
That thing's cool.
I love it.
Call Tim and Amy over at Saturn.
You got it.
Call the
Thank you.
Volkswagen dealer. Get your car.
And get a Bosch unit.
Get yourself
Get
a
a
little
Bosch
Bosch
unit.
number. And by the way, when I get electric car, I'm going to go to your house and charge it.
Come on up. I'll hook you up.
Seriously, it's free at Dave's house.
That's right.
That's great.
Hey,
Thank you.
wait a minute. You're going to spend the night. And you're not spending the night. at my house.
I'll bring
I have
them.
dogs.
Well, I don't want to sleep with them. All right, we're going to take a break here. Look at the car. Yeah, thanks. We'll see you in a minute.